Hello there, Starscream back for a nasally transformer review. Yes, my friends, I'm unfortunate enough, I've caught a cold. It's not the only thing I've caught, but a cold being one of them. Not a virus, and this cold just seems to keep going on and on and on. A bit like my reviews, actually. So, we've got one thing in common, the cold and I, that we just don't shut up and we don't go away. Sorry. Okay, Transformer Legends review. You know those little guys who you think are a bit crappy? And some of them are. But I'm here to show you the good ones. But before I show you the good ones, we have to look at the bad ones. And here's one of the bad ones. Starscream. Starscream is crap. He looks nothing like Starscream. And they use the same mold for Jetfire and a few others of them. And I've even recoloured this one slightly and added some detail to it. Still a rubbish toy, so don't get that one, alright? Steer clear of Starscreams. Okay, some other weird looking ones. Just the animated Bumblebee. Okay, not bad. It's alright. But to be honest with you, if you've got the large one, no, there's not much point in having that one, is it? I even had to paint my hands in. Look, see? Look. He's got hands now. Beforehand, he had no hands. Beforehand, he had no hands. I didn't even plan that one. That's how good I am. The prow, the animated prow, I've got tons of these. Actually, I could go on all day. Just going to show you a weird one, though, just before we carry on with the ones I really want to show you. It's this Bumblebee here. He reminds me of Pretender Bumblebee. You know what? Let's show you Pretender Bumblebee and this Bumblebee together. Then you'll know exactly what I'm on about. See what I mean? Yeah? Exactly. Okay, so, yeah, he's not good, is he? Did I paint his hands in? I painted his hands in too, look. I have. Yeah, look, see? Painted them hands again. You have to paint their hands because they have none. Look, I didn't make these guys, but I did paint them. That's it, Bumblebee out of the way. If you wonder why I've got a big fat finger, yes, I'll tell you for why. Then we get the hound done with and you can all laugh at me. I cut the end of my finger off when I was doing some, what should we do, creative cooking with a knife? And no, that's it. Look, it was a bad mistake of mine to get that creative. So, that's it. Joke's over. Let's carry on with the proper review. Now, they did some really good Legends toys where they used actual new moulds. Now, out of comparison, I've got the original ones, and let's look at the new Legends variants, and let's see which one's better. So, it's kind of an original versus the new interpretation of the same toy. But, let's take a look. Brawn. Not a big fan of him. He's a bit of a prick in the show. He used to, you know, have a go at Preceptor because he thought he was a little bit old. A little bit of a pussy boy, you know. Brawn didn't like that kind of stuff. So, he didn't like Preceptor. And to be honest with you, I didn't like Preceptor either. So, I liked him in that aspect. But other than that, he's still a dickhead, isn't he? Look, he really is. So, let's compare him to the original one. The original one is a shit toy, okay? I got it for nostalgic purposes. I wouldn't be without him in my collection. But as toys go, he's pretty abysmal. I mean, good God, what's going on with this guy? His face, he looks like a Cylon, doesn't he? You ever looked at him and thinking, he just needs the red eye to go one, you know, left to right, right to left. He looks like a blasted Cylon. If only he was a Cylon. He's a rubbish toy, the Generation 1 Brawn. But this is great. The face is pretty close, isn't it, to the show? I wouldn't call it show accurate, but it's close. He's more articulate. The alt mode is fine. I've got a problem that you can only, if I give you a for instance, when we walk, us humans, don't we walk like this? Just ignore that. Yes, I know it's funny. It's fine, I'll use this hand. We walk like this, don't we? Well, not exactly like that, but you get what I mean. Our legs bend this way. His, unfortunately, bend this way. So I'm guessing he was in a serious accident now, and his knees are positioned in the wrong way. But other than that, I'm just splitting hairs, you know, because that's what I like to do. It's a great toy. If you haven't got it, you've got to get these guys. All of the ones that I'm going to show you are must-haves. So he's better than the original. So thumbs up for that one. Okay, Beachcomber, who we know is a stoner. Okay, he's permanently high or tripping. So this is the new one, and this, sorry about my nose, I said I can't get rid of this damn cold. This is the original, and this is the new variant of them. It's a bit taller, but they're very, very similar, aren't they? The head mouldings aren't too dissimilar, so they're not bad. This one is obviously more posable. Would I call it more show accurate? No, not really. Neither of them are spot on, but yeah, it's great. Another toy you have to get. And yet again, have I painted the hands in there? I've done so much painting on these little guys, I can't remember. I can't say for certain now, because I'm so good at painting, I can't even recognise my own work. Yeah, I'm that good. No? Well, who asked you lot anyway? So, yeah, it's alright. Not bad. And another recommendation, highly from me. And that doesn't come very often now, does it? So, yeah, better than the original. Thumbs up for that one. Good job I'm not giving the finger up for it, innit? Because that would hurt me a lot. Okay, Hound. Hound wasn't originally that good anyway, to be honest with you. Now, here's the toy. Now, as we know, none of these guys are to scale because those were mini-bots, and now we go into the larger class of toy. Now, the original, how much is he using that posable? He has got a lot of chrome, he's got a lot of stickers, and I was never keen on the character, but I always loved the toy. I don't think this camera's picking it up. In fact, he seems to be picking up the light more than anything. He's just reflecting everything. He's got a lot of chrome. I mean, if I'm trying to sell you the original Hound, yeah, it's worth getting, but who hasn't got Hound, to be honest with you? Sorry about sniffing. It's very unprofessional, isn't it? And here is the redone version. Now, obviously, I can't compare the two, or even begin to give you a fair equation for them. But what I will say is this is a new mould. And if you're going to have them with the other Legends toys, this is a nice addition. The head moulding is very reminiscent. Can I get that close? Is this camera just isn't picking it up today? I'm sorry. I don't know what's up with... There we go. Sort of. You can see what I mean anyway. It's kind of nice, actually. And he's more posable than the original. I mean, come on. The original couldn't do this with his arms, could he? His arms are like this. If I can... Oh, damn it, my arms! I can't shoot forwards, I can shoot at the floor. Look, I'll give you for instance, here we go, look. Here's his arm, and that's it. Oh, that's brilliant. Charge your head on, or what? Okay, Prime. That's useless. Okay, he's got a shoulder-mounted cannon. One shot, man. One shot. I know he's got his holographic device he has in the show. Maybe he could do a holographic interpretation of himself that can actually move his arm forwards and shoot. Never mind. Another one to look out for anyway. Thumbs up. Now, let's get to my favourite one, which is Jazz. Now, okay. For want of comparison, look, I'll give you the G1 Jazz. Who doesn't... You're a naughty boy, Jazz. Bear with me. And don't let me catch you... Oh, sorry. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, blasted finger. There we go, Generation 1 Jazz, comparatively to this new Legends one. Now, I've done a lot of work on this Legends one, and I'll go through it really slow to show you, because I'm quite proud of this one, because I thought he just needed that little extra touch to make him that little bit more special. I don't mean that he was retarded or anything, I just mean I wanted to... Yeah, I'll get on with it. Okay, so let's get really close to this one and see if we can do it some justice with the camera. I had to paint in... the red here for the bumper. I painted in the grille. I put a sticker there so you've actually got a grille. I painted in the black for the arms and for the hands. I painted a bit of silver in here because it had no silver. I put some black round the sides here to show you've actually got a prominent spoiler. I painted it in the windows at the back here, either side, because they were just white. I've covered up, there's gaps either side in these arms, so I've put 2 stickers on it. And I've finished it off by putting some details here, like the original Jazz has got over the wheel arch. And there we go. Just a few little minor alterations that make this toy a little bit special. And now he stands quite proud in the collection. And out of all of them, this is the best one in my opinion. Do you want to see them transformed? Yeah, I'll tell you what I'll do. I will show you them in alt mode before I start the review. You know, I always do that. It's the easiest way. And then you can see what I'm on about. But other than that, they're all great. They're great interpretations of the original toys. And it's nice that we got some remolds. It's not the rehash of the same toy again. Hasbro like to do a lot. So it's really nice to have something original to add to the collection. So, I mean, on that basis alone, they're worth picking up. Other than the fact they're just really good toys. So yeah, if you, you know, looked at them, speculated, and ahed, well, I'm telling you they're worth getting. And let's face it, I'm quite critical of these kinds of things. So if I say they're good, they can't be that bad, couldn't they? I mean, alright, they may not be brilliant, but they can't be that bad. Otherwise, I'd find more faults with them. Yeah? Fair? Yeah, I think that's fair, isn't it? Okay, so that's me. That's Starscream with a old cold that just doesn't seem to want to go away. And should I have shaved? Yeah, I look like a right idiot, didn't I? Sorry about that. I've been better, let's put it that way. So, thanks for putting out with me today, guys. Hope to be doing something a little bit more interesting and reviewing little tiny toys. I haven't run out of Transformers to review as regards larger scales, but I thought it'd be nice to introduce you to these because these guys don't break the bank. So it's nice to point out some toys which you can go and buy, you know, and it isn't gonna, you don't have to sell your house or your car to own them, which is good. Because if you sold your car, you can go and buy them. Well, if you got there, then sold your car, you can get back. So that's very awkward. Okay, so that's me, that's Starscream saying take care, guys, and see you lot out there.